Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a game with a large amount of characters that you can play as, but the game's slogan is "Everyone is here," when that's not quite true, since there's a lot of memorable characters in their gaming franchises that haven't been included whatsoever. And yes, there are a lot of Mario characters in the Smash Bros. Games, but I would still love to see some more, which is why today we're going to be counting down the top 5 Mario characters that I would love to see in Super Smash Bros. So let's get right on to number 5. Seeing Piranha Plant in Smash Bros. Is really weird. He could be the craziest character that Smash Bros. Has ever faced. But that raises the question, if Piranha Plant can become a playable character, then why can't Goomba? I mean, Goomba's practically one of the biggest faces of Mario. Name a Mario game that Goomba hasn't been in. Exactly, you can't. Great, now that I've convinced you, let's talk about what Goomba would actually do in-game. The average Goomba does not do much. They kind of just walk around, wait for Mario to stomp on them pretty much. But over the years, the Goombas have received several different variations and types. For instance, the Cat Goomba or the Tanuki Goomba. Now, as a Smash character, I wouldn't just have Goomba as a normal Goomba. He would be able to change into several different forms, which can include flying with a paratrooper, scratching with a Cat Goomba, swiping its tail at bad guys with a Tanuki Goomba, shooting enemies with an Octoomba, and for a final smash, maybe turning into the Mega Goomba or the King Goomba. Who knows? But to be honest, I don't even care what Goomba does in game. As long as he actually makes a debut in Smash Bros, I'll be as happy as anything. I got Toad Treasure Tracker a couple of days ago and I'm absolutely loving it. And even though Captain Toad cannot jump, he would still be a fun character to play as in Smash Bros. And 2 YouTube channels named King Bob Gaming and Braxton's Big Dig definitely agree with me, since King Bob Gaming has made his own mod in Smash Bros where you can play as Captain Toad with a full unique moveset. But one thing I'd like to point out is that he can jump in this mod and he wouldn't be able to jump in the actual game, just because that would make sense. And Braxton's Big Dig has made a really cool looking animation where he's shown off what Captain Toad's moveset would be in Smash Bros. And he's pretty much just as unique as King Bob Gaming because they both had very similar moveset ideas. Well, I mean, 2 great minds think alike. And even though I can't animate or make mods, I can still give them a shout out. So if you want to check out their channels and the videos that I've talked about, then you should definitely go down to the description and, check the videos out. Luigi's Mansion is pretty great for a lot of reasons, but the spooktacular villain, King Boo, is by far my favourite part of the games, especially since Mario Kart Wii came out, because he was the only character that I ever used. And once again, the thought of playing as a Boo sounds crazy, but you can play as a Piranha Plant, so it's about time we play as a floating ball of evil, for crying out loud. I haven't really thought about what his moveset would be, because I just really want him in Smash Bros. But his final smash could be when he shapeshifts into a giant Bowser at the end of Luigi's Mansion. Bowser Jr. came to Smash Bros. In the 4th game, and I have to say, he was pretty awesome, and he had a really cool reveal trailer. And something else happened in that reveal trailer that was pretty exciting. His reskins were the Koopalings. Now, this is a pretty nice touch, but generally I'm disappointed that they aren't their own characters. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they have the exact same moves as Bowser Jr. Yeah, all of them. I wish they were unique and maybe ditch the clown car because I don't remember any of the Koopalings actually having a clown car. I've got 2 different ideas for the whole Koopaling Smash Bros thing. And the first one is that every single Koopaling has their own character and their own unique attacks. My second idea is that the Koopalings are just one character, and just like the Pokemon trainer in Smash Bros, you can pick which one you want and then swap them out, and they all have different attacks. I think idea 2 would be the most likely, since not all the Koopalings are very original, and they haven't been in very many games, so there wouldn't be much of a moveset to base them on. but I have thought of a final smash for every single Koopaling, so I thought I would just tell you guys what I think they should be. I'm going to talk about Ludwig first. I think that his final smash should be where he clones himself, but quite a bunch. In New Super Mario Bros. U, he clones 2 other Ludwigs, and only one of them is the real one. But this time there will be a good 100 Ludwigs all over the course, just beating the heck out of every character that's there. Next up is Iggy, and his final smash is definitely going to have the Chain Chomp from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Cause man, it's just a really inventive way to fight Iggy, and I think it would make a pretty cool final smash. Lemmy will definitely make his ball that he walks on very huge, and then just roll around the entire course, damaging anyone that gets in his way. Wendy's final smash is pretty basic, but tons of giant icicles fall from the sky, damaging everyone except from her. Morton will be using his interesting, but very underused mechanic from New Super Mario Bros. Wii, where he does a ground pound and tons of pillars start coming up from the ground. Now, this would be a pretty cool final smash, but it would just be a little bit too easy to dodge, since anyone that can fly could simply just jump over the pillars that he would use in his final smash. Since we found out that Roy likes to shoot bullet bills, he's gonna have 2 giant bonsai bills come from the sides of the map, and then just attack anyone that it touches. But once again, flying characters could easily dodge this. All I can really imagine him doing is shooting a giant, massive kind of magic bubble from his wand, and it damages anyone that it touches, I guess. But honestly, he never really shoots a giant magic ball from his wand, so I mean, that's probably going to be the most out of character move. A lot of people hate on the Koopalings for being bland and boring, but I think if they were into Smash properly, then a lot of people would start to like them again. Kamek is by far one of my favourite Mario characters, and it's quite a shame that he hasn't been in Smash yet. At first glance, you would think that he wouldn't be unique enough to have his own moveset, but if you actually take a closer look into his fights, then you will see that there's actually a lot that he can do in Smash Bros. First of all, teleporting. Teleporting really got on my nerves when Kamek was in New Super Mario Bros. Wii and New Super Mario Bros. U, but especially New Super Mario Bros. U. I mean, that just got on my nerves so badly. And it can be a really good way to dodge attacks, but maybe a little bit too overpowered. And since over the years Kamek has always liked to shoot out of his wand, there will be a lot of moves about him using his wand. Kamek should also be able to do a little dash with his broomstick, and it does damage if any enemies get hit by him. And Kamek's final smash could be where he summons a bunch of blocks and then shoots them all, transforming them into enemies that attack the other opponents. I could go on for ages about the different Kamek moves, but I just can't be bothered because I'm getting tired and this video is getting pretty long, so I hope you guys can forgive me. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's all we have time for today, and I hope you enjoyed.
Hey, Waluigi wasn't on that list!
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a pretty bland and boring character, so he would be really hard to make into a move.